Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ibrahim Sajid Malick, and I will be your coach for IELTS prep. Over 3 million students and people and immigrants all around the world take IELTS tests every year, 3 million of them. There are over 1,000 test centers in over 140 countries. That is just to give you an idea how pervasive this exam is. Whether you're going to North America, whether you're going to Australia, New Zealand, Europe, wherever you're going, any of those universities would require you to have taken IELTS academic test. If you're applying for a job, you may be required to take an IELTS general test. So how do you prepare for it? It takes time, and I'll be honest with you, it's a tricky test, but it's not a test that you cannot pass in the first attempt and get 7+ scores. What you have to do is you have to listen, speak, read, and write constantly, every day. If you commit to me 2 hours a day, and when you go to the test day, you'll walk in with your head held high, with the confidence that you are ready for a 7+ test. Now, the methodology that I use in the class setting is what is called task-based learning. It is a student-centered approach, and it focuses on activities that you come across in the test as well as in real life. So instead of teaching you a conversation, we will talk about an activity. We'll talk about an experience. It could be walking into a bookstore and asking for a title in your nonfiction that you prefer. It could be going to a train station and asking for a map or to learn how do you commute between the city. So these will be focused on the kind of listening and speaking activities that you will have in IELTS test. That both speaking and listening part is the same for IELTS academic and the general. For the writing stuff, you have a little bit of a different, and reading as well. For academic reading, you get usually articles from journals, from academic journals, from books, and then you are expected to comment on it. It's a discursive approach when you're looking at an academic information. So you're not only reading it as a general reader, but also you need to be able to give feedback about it. And we will teach you how to do that. We'll look at the information gap activities, because when you're reading text or listening to someone, what you're recollecting or when you're answering those, that's basically information recall activities. So we will determine what is the gap. We will also work on your reasoning gap activities and also opinion gap activities. All of these 3 activities combined together would prepare you for listening, reading, speaking, and writing. At the end of the course, inshallah, you will be confident to get better score. However, this test is a bit tricky. So what I would expect each one of the participants to do is study on their own, follow the homework that they are given, and take at least 6 mock tests with us. At least 6 mock tests. These tests are simulated as if you're sitting and taking the real IELTS test. If you've done those 6 tests with us and sat through all of our exercises, done those exercises, inshallah, you will get a 7+. I'll see you in the class soon.